Glorious day to you, my friends. Welcome to Shine. Stargate Heart. Illuminate your natural essence. Where we are exploring our inner being by chanting Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy. The subtle energies of Om Mani Padme Hum, us chanting, us breathing, and spending time with our inner being, is the magic of what we are doing. And water is life, my friends. Stay hydrated. Maybe I should have done it over there. There's an amazing tree. We'll get a shot of it afterwards. The trunk has to be 15 meters in circumference. Clearly an old growth tree, or possibly even like 4 trees that grew together over 100 years ago. The Mala of Joy, we break up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12, where each of the 9 groups represents one of our chakras in our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle, starting off at the bottom of our Merkaba with Vasundhara, the Earth Star chakra, then our root chakra, Muladhara, our solar plexus chakra, Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, our solar plexus chakra, Manipura, our heart chakra, Anahata, our throat chakra, Vishuddha, our third eye, Anya, or Agnya, our crown chakra, Sahasrara, and at the top of our Merkaba, Vyapini, the soul star chakra, the Arya chakra. And we break up each chakra, the 12 seeds in each chakra, into 4 groups of 3, where the 4 groups represents one of the phases of pranayama. Pranayama. Kisko utakatigiriata atakariata sama vritti pranayama. Where we're breathing in, Niyatakuryachuko, then we're holding our breath with a full set of lungs. We're breathing out, and then we're holding our breath with an empty set of lungs. The breath in part is that we're breathing in the energies into the chakra. We've completed that on days 1, 2, and 3 of Anahata. We are on Anahata, the heart center, and on 4, 5, and 6, we are exciting the energies. We're baking it. We're playing with the energies by ourselves. We're getting to know the energies. And then 7, 8, and 9, we are emanating, radiating the energy out from our chakras naturally, without any focus or intention. We set our intention that we're radiating, and it does so automatically. As a matter of fact, 10, 11, and 12, days 10, 11, and 12, we are holding our breath with an empty set of lungs. We are embodying it. We know we're in the matrix, and we know this is not air that we're breathing. We're embodying the energies. This is Sakatar akatatar archei sukotar ahe katura atara hanata, where we are embodying the energies of Anahata. To me, these are the important 3 days of Anahata, because we've played with the energy, we've breathed it in, we radiated it outwards, so now we're not necessarily convincing ourselves. We have already convinced ourselves. We are embodying it. We are living our joy. We are living our love. We're embodying the love that we wish to have in this lifetime. We are in love with our own energy. We are in love with we are in love with being in love. We're in love with life. We are, as a matter of fact, love is such a difficult concept to understand. We think we know what it means. Gratitude, satisfaction, joy, happiness, peace, contentment, love, they all mean the same thing. Bliss, understanding, that they're all of the same vibration of alignment. We are embodying the alignment of who we really are. What's the easiest way to say it? We're embodying satisfaction and contentment is the easiest way. I'm good. I'm totally good. I have everything that I need. I'm in love with me. I know I'm 100% successful in every manifestation that I attempt. And I'm embodying the present moment. So Anahata is, its name means unstruck. That means no external force needs to beat the drum of who we are, needs to give us a heartbeat. No, nothing is causing our sound to happen except us. We are creating our own reality. We are at peace with it. But peace is such a difficult concept to understand. I'm satisfied. I'm content. I got it. No, ain't no big thing. Those are much easier ideas to grasp. So let's go for those, because if we embody the it ain't no big deal, or that's an interesting viewpoint. That's an interesting topic. You said something interesting there. I don't have to attach to it. I don't have to get triggered by it. It's, I'm good. That's a interesting idea. Let me engage in conversation if I choose to. Instead of, what is this gratitude? Yeah, sometimes gratitude is so hard to do. I can't think of anything. Or finding the beauty. Because we start judging. Am I really grateful for it? Am I searching too hard for this gratitude? Am I searching too hard for the peace? Am I searching too hard for this love? You are complete. All these desires and all these manifestations, let's set them aside for these few moments. We can pick them up afterwards. Just know that you're successful. You're successful in this perfect balance of contrast. And there is so much information, there's so much blessings, there's so much beauty, there's so much contentment, there's so much ease. Actually, that's the word, ease. Contentment is the easy path. Satisfaction is the easy path. Alignment is the easy path. It's the flow of water. Electricity flows to ground. Water flows to the one lowest energy state. It flows to the lowest balancing point. It's self-leveling. We are the balance. Balance sometimes is a hard concept to understand. So let's just go with the easy. The easy of satisfaction or contentment. And sometimes when eating a meal, it's easy to overeat, and we listen to other parts of our body as to whether or not we're satisfied. The more we get to know our inner being, the more we see, getting to know our inner being is the most natural thing for us to do. We already know who we are, and we don't have to remember it, because that seems like that's too much of a goal. And it's keeping us separate from our inner being. All we're doing is breathing and chanting. It's a simple approach. We're breathing and we're chanting, okay? And when any thought comes in that's other than breathing or chanting, let us just return our awareness to the breathing and the chanting. And guess what? We are being our true authentic self. There's nothing easier to do than that. And it is so easy to do it. Everybody has the monkey mind. And all we need to do is recognize, I'm not thinking about the chant. I'm not thinking about my breath. Who cares how long I was there? Who cares how distracted I was? Who cares why I got there? Just the simplest thing to do is just return your awareness to the breath and the chant. That's it. You benefit by returning to your breath and the chant. That's the benefit. And over time, because every moment we do this, we're reinforcing that we can do it again. And our inner being, I guess the simplest way to think of it is that we keep testing ourselves and our ability to focus and concentrate. We keep testing it by putting a thought in there. And then guess what? If you just say, oh, let me return to the chant and my breath, you passed your own test. And you don't have to think of it as a test. You're just returning to your breath and the chant. And your inner being is just being with you. There's just interesting beauty. There's a turkey vulture up here flying around, flying on the thermals, and there's a little beauty, a lot of beauty. There's some flowers in this memory garden. I'm excited because I'm going to go see my friend Brian. I haven't seen him in a while, so it'll be good to hug him and to be with him. So as soon as we're done with this, I'm going right there. So let us get going. And we're not putting any focus on embodying this, because by returning our awareness to the chant and to our breath, we are embodying Anahata. That's the best part about it, because so many things get accomplished by us not accomplishing anything. That's the funny paradox about this whole thing here. That's the simplest approach. It's the KISS method. Kiss more often. Be in love. Be in contentment. Be in gratitude. Be in beauty. And we're learning to do this all on our own, by allowing our inner being to live more fully in our lives. How? Simply by returning our awareness to the chant and our breath. There's nothing to remember. There are no courses to take. There's no certificates. There's no tests to pass. We already are our inner being. We are already one with it. We're simply aligning our conscious viewpoint with that of our inner being. Not by attempting to do so, simply by returning our awareness to the chant and the breath. Trick question. Just like, what size coffee would you like? large. So I invite you, my friends, to relax. Whether you lie down or sit in seated meditation. I'm seated on a park bench today. Let's see if I do not kick the tripod. Time will tell. So let us focus our awareness on our heart centers. Okay. And let us glance for a moment on this center point, the center of mass, the center of energy, the center of our consciousness. And simply see it as a point in your three-dimensional space of who you are. Maybe even see it as one point of bright light in the darkness of your closed eyes. It is simply there. It may be doing something for you, or your monkey mind may be wanting it to do something, or your monkey mind might be causing it to do something. All good answers, all good observations. Nihilkotor, huturu urshana hatukurahiata, kashana hasaeka, atukura hutu, urchahara akahiatata. Now let us focus our awareness on our breath. Nihakutura hashayatuto. Slowly deepening and lengthening our breath. Listening to the sound of our breath as we inhale. And listening to the sound of our breath as we exhale. As we feel how it feels to breathe in. And we feel how it feels to breathe out. As we feel how it feels to expand our lungs and expand our rib cage. As we inhale, and we feel how it feels to release from our lungs as our rib cage relaxes. And a few more breaths on our own. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center. For in our heart centers is the home of our holy fire. Now let us imagine this holy fire as a very small holy fire. But it contains the same energy and the same brightness. In every breath that we take with intention, fans the flames of our holy fire, growing in intensity and in brightness, with our conscious mind. Imagine it growing bigger. Now let us turn over to our inner being, the embodiment of that big, bright fire. To allow the inner being to make it small. As we simply witness and observe our holy fire getting small in size, but not small in energy. It is not diminished by being small, by being embodied. And as we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us in every way and everywhere and every when, we ask the holy fire to create a safe place for us to meditate, to chant, to breathe, and to simply be in the energy of whatever this energy is. So because this is all you. It is your mind. It is your experience. It is your imagination. It is all you. All of your feelings, all of your senses, including your sixth sense, are all interpreted by your brain, which are also all interpreted by your consciousness. All of these ideas, all of these feelings, all of these thoughts are all you. Shahia, Askanahaya, Aturo, O Shahanonori Rotohota, Kisahata Kiariata. And we ask the Holy Fire to only allow in that which is for our highest good and for the highest good of all. And that includes all feelings, all senses, all thoughts, which are all yours. And all perception of all energy. All these perceptions, all this awareness is yours. Shahia a Sanahakayarata. And let us start the divine flow if you have not done so already. Let us do so in a unique embodiment way. To utura hashkananiyariyata atakahyata. Let's purify and unify the chakras by making everything small in our mind's eye. We are allowed to think this way. And allow yourself to have the idea, even if you do not see or perceive, that everything is being unified into one spot. Allow yourself to have the awareness, allow yourself to have the knowing that it is one, that you have unified them, even though your mind does not perceive it that way. Because you have commanded the universe. You have created the idea that it is true and that it is so. Therefore, it is so. You are 100% successful. Simply allow your awareness to have its own idea of what is happening. So instead of moving the energies up through the chakras, let us take the energies of Vishuddha upwards and let us bring that down. The throat chakra, let us bring it down to the heart center. Thus unifying and purifying it. Now let us do the same with Anya, the third eye. And even if you touch it, and then bring it down with your fingers also. Down, 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 and back into Anahata, unifying it. And purifying it. Yes, do not worry that there is this gap. It is only perceived. And let us take our crown chakra, maybe even touch it, and let us bring it down through the central channel, and into Anahata, our heart center, purifying it and unifying it. See, you are 100% successful. And let us go up and let us bring down Vyapini, the soul star chakra, and let us bring it down through the central channel, thus collapsing the entire central channel, down into Anahata, our heart center, unifying it, and purifying it. And let us do one more thing. That may seem impossible. But because it is your imagination, and your thoughts, you can do it. Let us go to the highest source of consciousness. And let us bring it down, down through the realms, collapsing all the realms, and down, and down, 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 and bring it into your heart center, Anahata, unifying it, and purifying everything. And let us do the same with the lower chakras, thus purifying, unifying, and grounding. Let us go to, and maybe even touch, your solar plexus chakra, Manipura, and let us bring it up through the central channel to the heart center, Anahata, thus purifying it and unifying it. And let us do the same with Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, maybe even touch your sacral chakra and bring it up through the central channel. So Utukariyata Hatari Hatsahanati Karayata. And unify it in Anahata, thus purifying it. And let us go down to Muladhara, maybe even touch it, and bring it up the central channel into Anahata, unifying it and purifying it. Nihiso o ryoto utanahate karyata. And let us do the same with Vyapini, Vasundhara, no to uryatokuto, the earth star chakra, no utuguri shahayatokuryatata. And if you don't know where it is. Just imagine it is somewhere below the root chakra. Ne akotura hashikato. Command it to come up and bring it up. No utukuriyacha. Thus collapsing the central channel, ni oriochakoto, and bring it into the heart center, ni hatara arshahani riaratohota. Unifying it and purifying it. Ni hariyacha atakariaratoko. And let us do the same with the heart of Gaia, and then therefore all physicality. Ni ariachiko otokorioto. Call Gaia to you. No otukuriyato. Invite her to you. No ohusokotutiariata. Imagining the center of planet Earth, Neotokurishukoto, or whatever planet you are on, and whatever physicality you are in, and let us collapse it up. All physicality, bringing it up to the heart center, Anahata, unifying it, purifying it, and grounding it. Our imagination, our conscious mind, the highest source of consciousness, and the densest physicality are all minuscule in one point of density with our inner being. And this includes the chest that we normally create. This includes all of our anger, all of our worry, all of our fear, all of our doubt. No utukuriataka. All these ideas of love and what's not love. No hukuturiata atariata. It includes all of the light and all of the dark. Na kocha aya sohutorioto. All ideas of all ideas. Akutur ushkatihiriata. And all ideas of all ideas that have not happened yet. Na akutur ushkotoriata. Everything and nothing is unified into one point of existence and non-existence. To utura ashanahatakatiriata. For that is who we are. Sa'awa ashahakanoto or hatatatiriaratata. We will start off with one Aum, the primordial sound of the universe, ni akachuru urso anawata ariarata. And the non-existence caused the vibration in the existence of the Aum, no utur ushkanana vartetiariata. And the vibration of Aum causes the non-existence, ni iso utur akahiata atara asanati tariata. For we are one. Atuta Arshanahasayakata. And we will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times sa Aukachiriotoko on the 8 count. So Ukutur Hatanawi Hatatayeta. Using the mala of joy, Ukutura Hashkananiariatata. And the default audio track, no Utura Hashkatatiariata, will keep count Usahatatiariata. And it will let us know when we move up to the chakras, Nahakatiri Hasata, and it will let us know when we're on the last one, Uttura Hashkata. And again, we will close out with one Aum, so U to Diviyata Atari Hasata. And since we have all of existence and all of non-existence unified in one point in our heart's center, Na'awara Hashayatuko, unified with our thoughts, with our ideas, our consciousness, and our inner being. For we are all one. We are the chant. We are the breath. We are the count. We are the mala of joy. We are the default audio track. We are all ideas and all non-ideas. Akota arata sayataka. And a breath in for Aum. Starting off with all chakras, and a breath in to chant.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Kanata Arhira Atara Arshaheko Otoro Hosha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo
Mani
Shanahata Ariaka
Padme
Haturo
Hum.
Hotoro Uho Nahari Harata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Isanahata
Om
Arhi Kotoro
Mani Padme
Kochuhorot
Hum.
Atarhe Achahari Hisa Akanahati Aturo Hotonahatoro
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hotoro Hoko Ushaha
Om
Isanahata Kehira
Mani
Aturo
Padme
Okanahototo
Hum.
Asohonoto Orata Atiare
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Unohotor Hatakehira Ashahanata
Om
Arihitukurata
Mani Padme
Aturo
Hum.
Uhunata Atita Harate Atakaha Atahiria
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hoturo Hokana Asahira Atura Aria Anata
Om Mani
Haturo
Padme
Otanahata
Hum.
Ehaka. Moving up to Muladhara.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo Hoko Osanahata Tihita
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Artoko Orsha Yitiara Hatar Ekanahato
Om Mani
Horshaya
Padme Hum.
Atara Akana Ariato Oro Ochoro Okana
Om Mani
Atihiesa
Padme
Atikarihitu Horoto
Hum.
Oro Naa Ata Ariata Atata Kasha Atara
Om Mani Padme
Aturo to
Hum.
Urtukuna Hauturo Hutaihe Atiriada Ana Akaya
Om Mani Padme
Atuhuroto
Hum.
Uturu Hushana Hatutu Hurtu Atora Akaya Achata Atata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo Hokono Orohoto Torohoto Isa Anata Arya Kametuto
Om Mani
Aturo Hotora
Padme Hum.
Anahasayara Atiriara Anaka Ayacha Hotoro Hoko
Om
Osana Hateti
Mani
Hatara Hai
Padme Hum.
Atiri Asha Akanatoro Utoro Ashanata
Om
Itahatat
Mani
Anahasa Eke
Padme
Hachari Hisa
Hum.
Akatara Atoro Okana Atiaria Ata Utoro
Om
Hoka Anahasa
Mani
Ekata
Padme
Heata
Hum.
Atoro Oshana Atiaria Raka Akaha Anahasa Heriata
Om
Atakoto
Mani Padme
Atoro Oshana
Hum.
Aka. Moving up to Svadhisthana.
Om
Otoro Hutsana
Mani
Atati Hitsa
Padme
Ahya Kaha
Hum.
Kunota Ora Akasha Eata Atana Ata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hotoro Uhana Hatakaheata Atita Hatara Ana Akaya
Om
Javatara
Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo okonohoro otataharetihi. Ata anata ariata
Om
atara
Mani
majora ata.
Padme Hum.
Haturo hohushana atura hakatahia. Atata ariata
Om
atakana
Mani
atsuata.
Padme Hum.
Anahasa ehe akatarihisa aturaha.
Om Mani Padme
Atura
Hum.
ana atakariata atara atatana. Haturo
Om
hokonahata
Mani
arihisa
Padme
ayakahasa.
Hum.
Aturo oshana atakariata atare akaasa.
Om Mani
Atura
Padme
anahasehi
Hum.
ataharihita kaheataha. Atara anaka asa ayata ata.
Om Mani Padme
Aturo hoko
Hum.
urhana atita harha. Aturo okona ashaya atarayata
Om
ah.
Mani Padme
Haturo
Hum.
hoshana atarihita arakanahata ah. Aturo okona atati
Om
ariata
Mani
ana.
Padme Hum.
Hatiri ahana atahare ikanohoroto hotoro.
Om
Ataria
Mani
asare atiria
Padme
asa
Hum.
anata. Moving up to Manipura.
Om
Hatiti
Mani
harhana hatati
Padme
ike
Hum.
harhanaha. Atora ashana atakaya asaweka
Om
atatara.
Mani Padme Hum.
Hatoro hokonohorta hayata ataraheka. Atora ana
Om
akahesha
Mani
akatita.
Padme Hum.
Anahaka esha heto toruhu. Atora oshana atariata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hotoro hona akashihiataha. Atoro ona haka atiara
Om
atata
Mani
ata.
Padme Hum.
Hotoro hona haka shihia ka asana hakehe.
Om
Atoro ona
Mani
atakahia
Padme
atara
Hum.
ata. Hotoro hushana hatakaheta. Shahia
Om
kaha.
Mani
Atora
Padme
ashana
Hum.
atakayarta. Hatoro oshana hatakahetaha.
Om Mani
Atoro
Padme
ona
Hum.
atakaheta atarta. Hatora anahatakaheta.
Om Mani
Atoro oshana
Padme
asa
Hum.
ayata atara akanata. Hatoro hushana hatakahetaha.
Om Mani Padme
Atoro ona
Hum.
atakayata atare atatayara. Hatora hoshana
Om
atahareta
Mani
harekanahataha.
Padme Hum.
Hatora anata ariata. Hichiarahana
Om
akahetaha.
Mani
Atoro
Padme
ona
Hum.
akearta ata. Moving up to Anahata.
Om
Huturo
Mani
unahatakahetaha.
Padme Hum.
Atukatariatana atiyata ataroto.
Om Mani Padme
Aturo
Hum.
honahasa ekatahari. Atwara ana akaya acha
Om
atuta.
Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo hocha anahasahira atare ekanahata. Aturo okana
Om
ata atira
Mani
ata.
Padme Hum.
Hatura atanahatakihira ha. Atwara asha
Om
anakaniya ata
Mani
atakayata.
Padme Hum.
Atuhuro unohotoro hoshaya atatihi. Atwara ashana
Om
akaya ata.
Mani Padme Hum.
Haturo hukunahata arehe.
Om Mani
Utura ana
Padme
akashaya ka
Hum.
asana atatiariata ata. Hatura
Om
hashana
Mani
atatiriata
Padme
anaha.
Hum.
Hatura oshana atiaria katara akanata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Haturu Oshana
Om
Hatakayata
Mani
Atita
Padme Hum.
Haturu Okana Ashayata Atara Aka Haturu
Om
Utana Hatakahi
Mani
Atahitaha
Padme Hum.
Achu Utora Anata Ariata Haturu Ukana Saika
Om Mani Padme
Haturu Shana
Hum.
Anata. Moving up to Vishuddha.
Om
Huturu
Mani
Uhana Hatata
Padme
Ahataya
Hum.
Atukursha Anatikera Achuhuru Utana Hata
Om
Ariataha
Mani Padme
Achihi
Hum.
Dora Atuhara Anakaya Chatara Ata
Om
Huturu
Mani
Uhuna Hata
Padme
Arkiaha
Hum.
Atuhara Akaya Tatana Ati Haturu Ukuna Hota
Om
Ata
Mani
Arhitaha
Padme Hum.
Hutur Ushana Akaya Achata Ariata
Om
Huturu
Mani
Unahatara
Padme
Akehe Acha
Hum.
Ataharati Atara Akaya Acha Arna Asa Ekuturu
Om Mani
Haturu Hutunu
Padme
Hutukarihita
Hum.
Arhita Ata Arsha Akaya Asana Akaturu
Om Mani
Hatiria
Padme
Hana
Hum.
Atakarihata Aturu Okuna Atati Ariata Ata
Om
Aturu Hukunu
Mani
Hutar
Padme
Ashaheta
Hum.
Ataharete Ata Arikana Atata Arshaheta
Om
Huturu Ukunu
Mani
Hutur Hata
Padme
Arshahi
Hum.
Ataka Shayata Anata Arieta Huturu Ukunu Huturu
Om
Utana
Mani
Hatatita
Padme
Hayata
Hum.
Ata Ashana Akaya Ata Atana Ata
Om
Haturu
Mani
Hukuturu Hushana
Padme
Atahayara
Hum.
Tahayata Atata Ana Akashaya Totoro Wakanahatiata
Om
Haturu
Mani
Hukuturu
Padme
Hutanahata
Hum.
Arshanata Ariata Ata. Moving up to Anya.
Om
Kanoto
Mani
Urhuta
Padme
Atita Hata
Hum.
Anaka Ayacha Atati Ariata Ata
Om
Haturu
Mani
Hukuno Hoto
Padme
Tahajiraha
Hum.
Atare Akachi Ariana Asaiata
Om
Haturu
Mani
Hukuno Horota
Padme
Atitaha
Hum.
Aturu Anahata Ariasha Asaiata Ata
Om
Aturu Hukuno
Mani
Horoto
Padme
Tarihita Arta
Hum.
Aturu Okana Asha Ayata Atariesha
Om
Haturu
Mani
Ukono Hoto
Padme
Urhotar Hata
Hum.
Taharaha Atura Ashana Ayata Vikatata
Om
Aturu
Mani
Hukuturu
Padme
Hutana Hatitaha
Hum.
Atata Aryacha Atata Kana Atita
Om
Haturu Hutu
Mani
Urhuna
Padme
Atitati Hitaha
Hum.
Atata Ashana Atikasha Atiariaka
Om
Aturu Hutu Urhana
Mani
Atita
Padme
Haryataha
Hum.
Aturu Okana Atatiara
Om
Hatura Hata
Mani
Anahasehitaha
Padme Hum.
Akasha Ayana Atakayata Ata
Om
Aturu Hutu
Mani
Utana Hatatita
Padme
Harta Ataha
Hum.
Atara Ashana Akyata Atara Uto
Om
Uturu Utana
Mani
Hatari Hisa
Padme
Ayaka
Hum.
Ashiatiaraha Atata Aryana Ata Shayako Uta
Om
Aturu
Mani
Ushana Hata
Padme
Arihita
Hum.
Arha Aturu Okana Moving up to Sahasrara.
Om Mani
Konoto Urhuta
Padme
Aratitaha
Hum.
Aturu Okana Atitiaryata Asana
Om
Konoto
Mani
Urhata
Padme
Tiriata
Hum.
Hanataha Achu Ur Anata Arakata
Om
Hotoro Hoshana
Mani
Atatiria
Padme
Hanataha.
Hum.
Hatoro Oshana Atiria Asana.
Om Mani
Aturhuto
Padme
Urhutana
Hum.
Atahayataha. Aturo Oshana Atakashayata.
Om
Aturo
Mani
Hokonoro Hototor
Padme
Hitiara.
Hum.
Atura Ashana Akiare Atatanata.
Om Mani
Koshohotoro Hotana
Padme
Hatieta
Hum.
Harihita. Ashorotoro Oshana Atakayata.
Om
Aturo
Mani
Hoshano Ruto
Padme
Urtanaha.
Hum.
Aturo Oshana Takaya Atariata. Hotoro
Om
Hoshana
Mani
Hatatiti Ariata
Padme
Hatakahe.
Hum.
Asha Anata Ariata Arko Shonoto.
Om
Aturo Hoto no
Mani
Hatiti
Padme
Rehatara
Hum.
Akahana. Achurota Atanata Ariata.
Om
Hotoro Hoto
Mani
Danayeta
Padme
Atahayataha.
Hum.
Achurtora Anata Ariaka Asa. Haturo
Om
Hoshana
Mani
Hatatitikia Tahana
Padme
Hatitiria.
Hum.
Atoro Okana Atata Ariata Ata.
Om
Hatoro
Mani
Hokono
Padme
Haratihi Taha.
Hum.
Achoro
Moving
Okana
up to
Atati
the Appianine.
Ariaka Ata.
Om
Hotora Anahata
Mani
Ariataka
Padme
Heataha.
Hum.
Atoro Orshana Atakayata Arata.
Om
Hotoro Hokona
Mani
Ataharihita
Padme
Arahata Anaha.
Hum.
Atoro Orsha Anatakayata Ata.
Om
Orihariata
Mani
Arsha Hadita
Padme
Korohotoha.
Hum.
Acharata Anata Ariasha Akayata.
Om Mani
Konoto
Padme
Urhotariataha.
Hum.
Konoto Urhasayata Ana.
Om Mani
Konoto Urhuta
Padme
Arshiata
Hum.
Hanaha. Achatakaya Atiarihata.
Om
Otorhuto
Mani
Unahata here.
Padme Hum.
Achaya Rasa Anakayata Ata.
Om
Hotoro Hoshana
Mani
Atati
Padme
Taharihati Yaha.
Hum.
Achotor Aya Anata Ariaka.
Om
Hotoro Hoshana
Mani
Hatati Hataha.
Padme Hum.
Acha Ariata Atata Kanata Atiata. Hotoro
Om
Hosha
Mani
Ayakahana Atita Haha.
Padme Hum.
Atoro Orshana Atakayarta Anaya.
Om Mani
Konoto Orohoto
Padme
Atiarahata
Hum.
here. Atoro Ona Atasha Yaka Anaya.
Om Mani
Hatoro Hochana
Padme
Hatati
Hum.
Hiraha.
Last one.
Acharyoko Ora Anata Ariata.
Om
Hotoro
Mani
Uchahariata.
Padme Hum.
Ashana Yaryaka Asa. And a breath in for one Aum. Aum. Stay here for as long as you like. Maybe even pause the video. And spend as much time as you want with the Hari and the Om, everything and nothing. With the yin and the yang, the atakati arihachakoto, with you, yourself, It's funnier with me, myself, and I. Hatakuri hatahara shihiatoko. Spending time in the energy, niharahaska asahiata, with the vibration and the space between the vibration, niharashahiata urata, kashihisa anahakayata. When you are ready, niharyacha hatura hakanahatitiarehaha. Slowly deepen your breath, nihakataharyacha hotohoryoto. And slowly allow your inner being, niharyacha kohotohoryacha kotoroto, to rearrange everything as it prefers. Nihakatara arshkanahadiariarta, kotura hushkatitiariarta, returning its reality to as it prefers. Nihakaturia shakatakariata. Maybe invite in some gentle movement. Niariya shikohotohoriacha, some gentle vibration. Niariya shikohotoriarata. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Nihakatata adahata shiarata. And when you are ready, niharecha katare hatukutaha. Slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Utur achahate tiariata kahatata. Sahia kututa anahata ketiariata. Nothing to say after that one. Niare hasha atukutur hatatata hirata. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Nihikutura achakananayariata. And shine on hakateti riata atakari hototo. And make it a great day, because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Akatahata atihariacha ato ucha harihikanahatata.